Here we have a question to check if the following functions are one-to-one or not. Let's see what is the definition of one-to-one function. So first condition is that it should be a function. Okay, a function is one-to-one if for each value of x there is a unique value of y. That part is the definition of function only. For being one-to-one, no two x values should have same y value. Okay, so for a one-to-one function, it should be function first. That means for each x value, for each value of x, there should be only one value of y. Okay, and for one-to-one, no two x values should be same y value. Now, if your function is given as graph, for being one-to-one, you can also say horizontal line test. What is horizontal line test? Meaning no horizontal line should meet the graph in more than one point. What is the test for function? That one is vertical line test. Meaning no vertical line should meet the graph in more than one point. So for one-to-one function, we need to make sure both of them are satisfied. It should pass horizontal line test, also should pass vertical line test. So no horizontal or vertical line should meet the graph in more than one point. So let's work on our examples, questions here. The first part, if I draw any horizontal line, it's not going to meet graph more than one point. Okay, so this passes the horizontal line test. Also, this is a function because no vertical line passes more than one. So this is yes, 1-2-1. Okay, let's talk about part B. If you draw the graph of this function, let's look at it. Do you see the graph of x4 minus 11? Let's make it smaller to show you. Looks like, it's not exactly a parabola, but looks like a parabola. So the graph looks something like that. So if you draw a horizontal line, it will meet the graph in more than one point. So this is not 1-to-1. Part B. Let's look at part C. Part C, 1 is mapped to 1.0, 2 is mapped to 1.9, 3 is mapped to 2.8, 4 is mapped to 3.5, and 5 is mapped to 3.1, and 6 is mapped to 2.9. So for each x, there is only one y, so this is a function, and no two x values have the same y value. So this is an example of one-to-one function. And lastly, part C, I know this looks like if I draw a horizontal line here, it will make the graph in more than one point. So this fails horizontal line test. Therefore, not one-to-one function.